Hey everybody, it's Agent, and we have our final bot of Predaking. So when we're done with this video, it's just going to be the Predaking video. So, getting started, we have Razorclaw. And yes, he is a cute little lion. He's very cute. I don't know, he doesn't seem very menacing to me. But yeah, so there he is. He's a pretty decent lion. He's still kind of, well, he's not really brick shaped. He has a little bit more definition than some of the other guys, although with the way he looks from the front, it kind of looks brickish. So, all right. Anyway, so yeah, he's pretty much yellow, gold, black. He's got a ton of stickers right there and there. And where else did I put some right there? And right there. And one right there. So yeah. All right. So let us just like kind of take a peek at him. He's got, out of all of them, he's got the opening mouth that opens and closes. His head doesn't turn. His legs will move back and forward. They got a little joint right there for moving. His back legs can go up and down like that. His paws are on a soft ratchet. His knees right there are on a soft ratchet. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all he's got for articulation in this mode. Yeah, and I know I mentioned it before. I do have the G1 version, so you can see them side by side. And yeah, if you ask me, I think I kind of like the way this G1 one looks a little bit more. I mean, yeah, this guy's bigger, newer, cooler, but the G1 version, he's just got a little bit more bulk to him. And yes, he doesn't have a whole lot of articulation just like this guy, but he just kind of looks a little bit more menacing, I guess. I mean, even that the lion face just seems, I don't know, it just seems a little bit more menacing to me. Well, yeah, there you go. So he also has Onyx Prime in him. So to get to that, you just take his cute little kitty face and lift it up, and there's Onyx Prime right there. And he does remove. And there you are. He's got that same matrix styling that Rodimus Prime has. As you can see, the only difference is Onyx Prime, when he comes out, he is a Prime Master. Yeah, very tiny, very tiny Prime Master. His articulation is just the same as Titan Masters, and the Prime Master's got arm up and down. It goes that far up. His head wiggles around a little bit, and he's got that knee and waist bend right there. And then his face has a little dab of black paint on it. And there's design on the back. So yeah, not really too much to him. I mean, it's what we've been getting. We've all seen it. We all know it. So there you go. And then that just plugs right back in. And you can close it up. And, you know, it kind of fills out this section right here. If we were to take that out, let me take that out again. And let's just take that whole thing. And as you can see, it kind of leaves an open space on both sides of the head. So it's kind of nice to have that in there. It just kind of fills it out a little bit. It makes it look more lionish. And there you go. All right, so let's move on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn him into the upper torso section of Predaking. I'm sorry, I almost said Devastator for some reason. So in order to do that, the first things we want to do is we're going to take this section right here. We're going to pop that out, and we're going to straighten it out and put it there. And then we're going to clip that down like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to flap those out so it opens all that up. And then we're going to take and split him open right at the waist. We're going to take this big old orange head, pop it out, and then the tab here, go right back where they were. And it's actually kind of tight on mine. Whoop. Don't do that. Come on, get back in there. There we go. And this side. That side's in. All right. Fix everything that went back because I was manhandling this. All right. So this comes down, clips in, and there's that. Then what you'll do is you will take the front legs, and there is a giant tab there and a tab hole there, and that just tabs in there. Come on, tab in. And this one does the same when it wants to. There it goes. And then we're going to take these bits right here, we're going to flip them out, and they have a couple different tabs on them and a couple different tab holes for the different positions. Now when you put it like this, this tab will tab in up here and just stay in straight. Come on. And then this one does the same. And that just tabs in right there. And then that, of course, came untabbed like so. All right, and then this section, which completely discombobulated from my manhandling. Let's get that back into some sort of order here. Come on, you two. You gotta get in there too. I really manhandled that, huh? All right, come on. That goes like that, and that like that. I'll get into all that when we transform him back up. And that tabs in. All right. So then with these, you're gonna take his paws and you move them up, and these go like so. And then that is it. That is the upper torso section of Predaking. Yeah, so I mean, there's really not much to it. It's you're basically just taking the lion and turning him into a brick. I mean, really, that's almost exactly what you're doing, turning him into a brick. So let's compare him to, I'm not going to do Devastator this time. I've done Devastator for every single one, but his upper torso section is really, it's huge. So I'm not going to do that. What we'll do is we'll compare it to this guy right here. There you go, upper torso section of the Volcanicus. See, he's got, well, he's pretty much upper torso, waist, upper leg, shoulders, all that. So it kind of gives you an idea of how big that is. And here he is with the G1 Razorclaw in his upper torso section, which would be pretty comparable to the Volcanicus mold. So there you go. All right, so the next step that we're gonna do from here is we are going to change him into bot, and then we'll do some comparisons with that. So in order to do that, we're just gonna reverse everything we did. And when I say everything, I mean everything. So I'll get that up there, get that up there, flip that, flip that, flip that, flip that. Wait, take his waist and pop his waist apart. Take that head, shove that in there, make sure it clicks. Then you can take this and clip that back in. And yes, it's still a pain in the butt. There we go. Oh, and I guess I forgot to mention, he's got a Titan master port on the back here. I mean, it's there. There you go. So you can ride on the back of Razorclaw. So, all right. So we're pretty much back to where we were. Now, in order to transform this guy into bot mode, what we're going to do, I'm going to start with the feet. You just take that panel, you flip it up, that panel, flip it up, then you're going to take this whole thing and tab those down, and that's just going to wrap right around that leg, and then this tab is going to go into there. And of course, it's not going to want to line up for me right off the bat. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yep, there it is. Alright, so yeah, this tab right here, once you get it lined up right, just tabs right into the side of that panel. And there are his legs completed. So I'll bring this up a little bit. Then what we can do is we can untab this and rotate it around, and it's got tab right there, which go into there and there on the back of the lion head, and that just tabs in there. So there's that. Then these arms, what you're going to do is you're going to pull these out like that, and then you're going to twist them, bring them down, and then these will go around like that, and then down. So out, down, twist, and so you can see what it looks like from the side. That will just go around like that. Then you'll take his arm itself and you'll rotate it. Take this one and rotate it. And then you'll get the hands pulled out. And the hand pulled out. Like so. Straighten everything out. Close that big old lion head. And then you'll pull up his normal head and rotate it around. And there is Razorclaw in his bot mode. There you go. I will say this guy kinda, in this mode, he makes me think of a G1 transformer. I mean, he's got a lot more articulation, but what makes me think about that is his arms just seem, I mean, it's kind of proportionate, but with the chest being the way it is, it just makes everything else dwarfed. And it's almost like his arms are too far back. I think they should be up a little bit more, but you can't get them up anymore. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, it looks good. It looks good for what it is. All right, so articulation wise, his head will rotate on a 360. His arms rotate on the 360. He's got an elbow joint. He's got upper arm rotation, which we saw from transformation. His hands go in and out, but they do not turn. He has no waist articulation. His legs will go that far forward, go all the way back. He's got a nice knee that only goes about, maybe 45 degrees from original position. And he's got that nice ball joint at the top, so you can rotate it up there. And he does have some really decent ankle tilt, like a lot of ankle tilt. You could pretty much do the splits. And he does them quite well. So, I mean, it's some really nice ankle tilt there. There we go. His other accessories besides Onyx Prime are his giant cannon, which just plugs right into his hand. And it's huge. It is huge. Alright, so as for comparison-wise, let's just get that off of there. I think what we'll do is we will put him next to Dive Bomb. So you can see how he compares up with him. So Dive Bomb, I would say, is a little bit taller. If I can get him to stand straight. If I can get him to stand straight. Nope, they're roughly about the same size. They're about the same size. Alright, well, let's just see if we can get him next to everybody in the team. So here is Rampage, Torox, and Headstrong. So as you can see, they all kind of match up pretty well together. They're all feasibly the same size. These guys are a little bit taller because they're heads. So there we go. get them out of there. And I'll move him over. And last but not least, I mean, we can't do it. Can't leave you without seeing it. Here he is with G1 Razorclaw. And as you can see, he's very tipsy. He's very loose. He's very old too. So there we go. But as you can see, he's got that short arm syndrome that he does not suffer from, but his lion face is just huge on there, so it kind of makes him look way bigger. I mean, yes, he's taller and bigger, but all right, so there we go. All right, so I just wanted to do a quick video. So there it is. As soon as this one's done, I'm gonna start working on the Predaking one. We're gonna put him all together, and then we'll do the we'll show the 500 subscriber giveaway. I have it in hand now, and I'm very excited to show you guys, and I think you all will like it. So try to get that on here as fast as possible for you. You just gotta make sure, if you want to be entered into the 500 subscriber giveaway, you have to be subscribed. You had to have made a comment or a like in one of the videos. So I will be taking a peek at all that coming up here quick, so I can start keeping track of everything. So hopefully we get there soon and you guys can actually get a hold of it. We're at about 168 right now, so almost 200. So not quite halfway, but I think once I show with a giveaway, I think we'll get there. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell for future notifications. And until next time.